So what we want to do in this series is we want to help you understand what we're experiencing, suffering, and yet what we're singing, joy. When you experience difficulties in life, when you experience hardship in life, when you experience times that are just marked with suffering, he says, I want you to count that joy. So to follow Jesus doesn't mean we get to check out of hardship and suffering. No, we go through the exact same thing that those around us go through, and even to a greater extent as we call ourselves Christians and follow God. The Bible teaches that there's 3 kinds of suffering. This is really important. 3 kinds of suffering that you and I can go through. The first is deserved suffering. This is a kind of suffering that we have done something and we are meeting the consequences of that. Now, we can experience innocent suffering as well. Innocent suffering is when I'm going through something, but I didn't choose to go through it. It wasn't a bad decision that I made. This could be a natural disaster. A hurricane comes through Florida and tears up neighborhoods and homes and people's lives. And the last, the Bible, of course, teaches righteous suffering. Righteous suffering means I've chosen to follow Jesus, and I'm feeling the effects of that from family members, coworkers, friends. They're at odds with my decision to follow Jesus. I'm being persecuted at some level because of that. How or why can we count it all joy? Well, he begins to answer that in verses 3 and 4. He starts to answer the why part of this. Listen to what he says. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. The overarching principle here is that God leverages troubles for good.